In our 3.4 million years of evolving from first using stone tools, humankind has hit the late stage of this real-life Civ 6 and did such amazing luxuries as swimming pools, giant pieces of meat, and the recreational sport of baseball. Did you know that over 235,000 Major League Baseball games have ever been played? From those thousands of games, only 322 of them have been no-hitters. And of those 322, less than 10 were thrown by a knuckleballer. But none of them only used a knuckleball to do it. I wonder why. Agreeing where... Be there. Like I said, oh, get there. Oh. Come on. Get there. Correa. You had that, bruh. Larry Butts. Oh, Missing Junior because... Oh. Slowest. Oh, God. 3D. The rules of this challenge are very simple. Only using knuckleballs, throw a no-hitter. No fastballs, no changeups, no curveballs, only the God-fearing, hot-blooded, freedom-loving knuckleball. I had previously attempted to do this challenge on stream, playing on the hardest difficulty. At that time, we failed to make it out the second inning. Unfortunately, all of the footage from that stream was lost in a tragic fire. What a shame. The idea is, instead of in one of these modes, we're going to go to exhibition, because if I fail, I have to reset. So the first time I did this, I tried to do it on the hardest level. Didn't get past like the 4th inning. So we're going to do it on All-Star. See how that goes. Since harnessing the knuckle is a skill mastered over many years and many reconstructive surgeries, there aren't many good candidates in the league to subject to this torture. Meaning, to achieve this feat, we would have to build one ourselves. Meet James Jameson, part-time knuckleballer, full-time bouncy castle mogul. Jameson has 2 goals in life: rule over an empire of rentable, brightly colored bouncy castles, and throw a no-hitter. Anytime we have lore, we've been calling it the JCU because the first time I did this challenge, we came up with a guy named James Jameson, and everything has now been crammed in this weird universe around this man. He is, the Big Bang. I tweaked him a little bit. I didn't change any of his stats. Like, I just made him a little bit better. I just made him sexier. I made him more good looking, but I am open for artistic feedback before we go in. So this is Jameson 2. Much like rockets, they had like the Apollo 1 launch. Didn't go too well. Then they had the Apollo 2 launch. This is Jameson 2. Oh, you can't see his face. Shit. Guys, I am Jameson 2. That's what the secret was. Pretty much, I just increased his speed. So now his knuckleball hits 72. Also, he's from Oregon, and he's 37. We stuck Jameson on the Minnesota Twins, as in the show, they're listed as having the best all-around defense as a team. Is this rating most likely highly skewed due to Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, and Willie Castro being on the team? Well, if I passed anything higher than high school level math, I could probably tell you, but no video game would ever lie to you. We could also make him bald. He was born in Eugene. This is all very important shit. Swoopty top. Now he kind of looks like a douchebag. Ooh, does this shout dad? That kind of shouts dad. Because then we go over to eyewear. Does this shout dad at the ballpark? He gives me like senior programmer type vibes. That's your dad's haircut? Ooh, that's good testimony right there. That could be good. This is perfect. Does he wear a silver chain? Would he prefer a silver chain or a turtleneck? Turtleneck? Let's see what he would look like with turtleneck. That's sexy. With the team and the player ready to go, it was time to choose the arena. There was only one choice I had in mind for this challenge: the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. Why there? Why pick a demolished stadium whose most famous event is the roof collapsing in on itself? Well, I actually have 2 good reasons why: milk jugs and Mario Kart. So I am going to be playing in the Metrodome because I like that stadium. It has the best feature of any ballpark, period, which is a giant light-up milk carton. The best event that they had at the Metrodome was a thing called Twins Fest. You could go on the field and they had all kinds of different booths and different things there, from like exploring the clubhouse, running from home to first base, collectibles. But one of my fondest memories there is that was where I first played Mario Kart Double Dash. I don't know why there was like a booth there that set up Mario Kart Double Dash, but Twins Fest is forever connected with Mario Kart Double Dash. See? It has the best feature in any baseball stadium that has ever been created. A light up milk jug, all right? I don't care that Dodger Stadium can sell out 57,000 seats. Does it have a light up milk jug? No. I don't care about the historic nature of Fenway Park. Shut up with your culture. Milk jug. Right as we were starting our first attempt, an innocent message ominously popped up. I hope showing off this message isn't me foreshadowing anything that might happen. Now, going into the challenge, I felt good. We had the best defense in the game, the pitcher is juiced to the max, and the stadium is perfect. I put our chances at beating this within a couple of attempts. I mean, as long as I don't give the batter something easy to hit. Yeah, we don't have one. It's just Twins. See, it all makes sense. It was meant to be. I got it. Hold on. I got it. Just throw it and Salvy's going to take this yard. Screw it. Give us chaos. Did I not say he was taking it yard? Did I not just say he was taking it yard? Whoops. So, Salvador Perez's heart. Don't let one hang around Salvador Perez. Okay, that was a warm-up attempt. Now the challenge really begins. Just gotta learn from that. If I don't throw it right down the middle, then we should be all good. I'm just gonna say no. I'm disagreeing where... He's in shock. Oh, smack that ass. 437. Good lord. Know what? Bobby Witt is by far the best player on the Royals. I'll just have to make a mental note to pitch extra careful to him next time. Probably yes, but the journey will be worth it. They could have Jordan go back to back. Fucking Bobby. I'm gonna start just hitting Bobby. I'm just gonna start beating Bobby in his stupid fucking face. 3. Let's see if I can get it out the first. God, what a beautiful man. He uses so much spray. The hair doesn't move an inch. He's a bad hitter. Oh, come on. To make a painful story quick, it took me 9 attempts, or just about a half hour, to get out of the first inning. While I am literally the greatest MLB The Show player ever, this challenge might be a lot harder than I thought. In my defense though, the game had the team's captain and literally one of the reasons why I chose the Twins, Carlos Correa, assigned to AAA for no good reason. Correa was never sent down to the Twins minor league team this past season, and since 2017, he has played a total of 15 games at the AAA level. So, in conclusion, the first 10 attempts, not my fault. Is that Farmer? Who's that third? Who's my third baseman? Polanco. What, are they basing it off today? What? What is this? Where's Correa? I chose the Twins because I thought I had Correa. I thought he would be my shortstop anchor. The rest of the defense would be based around him. Has this not been updated? I thought this... Oh my gosh, hold on. I might need to just restart. Well, no, I've been playing since yesterday, and he's back. Yeah, this is a skill issue. Attempt 13 was a lucky number, it seemed. Cruising through the first 4 innings, we had now a new record. The 5th was a bit more shaky with a 4-pitch walk to begin the frame, but the runner was quickly erased with a double play. Like Ravens or Crows could be really religious. Then who steps up to bat but Miguel Cabrera, a legend, a soon-to-be Hall of Famer. A quick end to the inning. Right? Wrong, says Miggy. He knocks one back to the mound, hitting Jameson in the face, and then hauls his 40-year-old ass down to first base. Not only could we not even make the throw in time, but we suspect Jameson suffered a concussion on the play as well. Miggy earned 2 hits on that play, one for getting on base, and one for giving the pitcher brain damage. Please count that as an error for hitting me in the fucking face. Oh, come on. Correa grounded and deflected off of Jameson for a single. He hit me in the face. This is what I was going to say about Ravens and Crows, by the way, before I got hit in the face with a ball from a future Hall of Famer. As a little kid, as we kept plugging along, I was keeping track of my attempts with a simple reset counter. But my chat had a good question for me. Why have one counter when you can have as many counters as you want? Ooh, I do like that idea. That would be funny. That would be funny for a video where near the end, it's a counter for everything on my screen. I mean, I could do that now. Hold on. We started small with counters for things like how many home runs I'd given up in the first inning, numbers of concussions we'd received so far in the challenge, as well as a counter counting the numbers of counters. Counter. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, let's put that in. We then moved on to more esoteric concepts for them, like a live counter for the population of Eugene, Oregon, a running tally for how many brain cells I was probably losing by attempting this challenge, and a grand political statement on the status of Pluto. What should this one be? This is a good idea. I've been playing a lot of Starfield. Make it 9. Yeah, let me take a political statement. Justice. Society was at its greatest when Pluto was a planet, all right? Since we made Pluto a non-planet, this was society. And since we made Pluto not a planet, this is society. You know, this is truly a PH Davis stream. I'm sorry that I'm just dropping hot takes on, all right? I'm here to stand with Pluto. You'll always be a blue hater. Those are the only people I can't stand. Just say you're ignorant. We also added one to let the people know Carlos Correa is there and how to easily find him on the field. Carlos Correa counter? Oh, that would be funny. For a sense of danger and impending doom, we added a countdown counter for the number of extinction level events we had witnessed in our attempts. Or should I do this? So far. With so much analytical information at my fingertips, there was no way I was ever going to give up a hit to the other team. Oh, Correa. A famous man once said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Now that man was Albert Einstein, but not the actual Albert Einstein, but the Einstein from the epic rap battles of history arguing why he should not be sent back to prison for importing pirated copies of Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red. Still, his words resonated with me. To succeed and accomplish this challenge, we would need to switch things up a bit. Maybe I was throwing the ball too fast. My chat had suggested that slowing down the pitch speed while also giving him a submarine motion might throw hitters off better. For anyone wondering what a submarine motion is, this is a style of pitching only taught to subway employees. Shockingly, throwing pitches that have no spin, no control, no location, and now no speed made every single one extremely easy to hit. No matter which sandwich franchise you learned it from. This is also when we started to try out different strategies for this challenge. Maybe I was facing too hard of an opponent, so we went against the worst rated team in the game. Maybe a few tries as a left-handed pitcher will give us better results. Logan Paul. Get it? Oh no. Come on, get there. Get there. Ugh. Just like natural. Please catch that. God damn. So we'll do that motion. We even started to play games at the newer outdoor Twin Stadium that have zero memories relating to Mario Kart attached to it. In my most shameful move, I even lowered the difficulty down a level in the hopes that we could get finally beyond the middle innings of a game. Oh my God. One thing we made damn sure to keep on doing was adding more counters to the screen. Like that. That gives me an idea for a pin counter. Finally, after about 50 attempts, we got the sign we had been waiting for. A run going deep into a game. I was feeling good, but still had to be cautious. I slack for 1 second and throw a single bad pitch in an easy location, and this whole thing is... God. Okay, in my defense this time, someone named Brown should have to play for a team whose primary color includes brown. It is just not natural for brown to be printed in a green or a yellow color. Anyway, I didn't let this affect me too much, as in the very next attempt, we got back to the 7th inning, only for the batter right before Seth Brown to break up this attempt. I hate this game. Since Geloff is not a color I can blame this failure on, I really have only 2 options here. Own up to my own shortcomings and admit it was me who gave up the hit, or invent a brand new color, name it Geloff, popularize it, campaign for a team to rebrand to my new color, then get that team to trade for Zach Geloff, thus clearing me of any possible responsibility. I think you guys know which option I went with. These 2 runs, along with the 50 other attempts I had done this stream, had really broken my brain. I ended stream for that night, but I wasn't giving up. I was only going to embrace my inner Albert Einstein and educate myself. I was going to come back to this challenge, smarter, more informed, and with a plan. Day 2, and I'd completely forgotten to come up with a plan for this challenge. Just kidding, I actually might have overthought things. That lefty idea we had done previously was something I hadn't fully given up on. I realized that there are some players in this game that are just terrible against left-handed pitchers. Something about being based off real-life stats or something. Combing through data from sources like StatMuse, Baseball Reference, and my extensive collection of zoo books, I put together a list of the worst hitting teams against left-handed pitchers. According to zoo books and the in-game stats, Cleveland appeared to be the best option. The only 2 batters to worry about would be their star third baseman Jose Ramirez with his gold chain featuring a picture of himself, Jose Ramirez, and Cole Calhoun, the 7th Vice President of the United States. Wait, how does he hold the bat like that? Did you guys see how he was holding the bat like that? So hold on. Thing of water, and then I need to turn on the counter. All right, now let's turn on the counter. Well, here's the thing though, we need to do this. Perfect. With all that math taken care of, this was our moment. Having spent so much time on it, our plan was bound to work. I mean, how could have anything slipped us by? Oh my gosh. Oh, so we're doing this again? Moving into only this 2nd attempt this stream, and what's this? The plan is already working? I knew we shouldn't be worried. And then we reach the 2nd inning. Ramon Laureano hits a blistering 87-mile-an-hour missile right back to the glove of James Jameson, shattering his hand. What? Guys, God damn it. Why does this always happen to me? I want to see what happened. Yeah, bring in his son. I want to choose someone from the crowd. Well, wait, we have one of those counters. The concussion counter. We could just go pitcher injury. What the fuck happened here? Oh, and it was Laureano. He heard us talking shit, saying, oh, he's not in the league anymore. And I bet you didn't realize he ended up in Cleveland. I still remember he got a Player of the Month card, and then the next month he got caught with PEDs. And he decided to break our dreams. It was a comebacker. Oh, it hit me in the glove. It didn't even hit me in the leg or anything. Wait, look at his face. Hold on. He shouts out. Look at his face. He's like, ah. Why? Just saving those for the thumbnail. So ball comes back, it hits him in the hand, and he gets the play, and then he's like, I'm out, dog. Peace. How? They can put the reflection of the stadium in the glasses that no one is going to be able to see unless they do what the fuck we're doing right now, which is zooming in a replay for God knows why. They have this in the game. They have this level of detail, but how many other broken facets of this game have we seen? I don't understand the priorities. I just don't understand the priorities. It has the curvature of glass. Look at that. You can see. Wait, look at this. And then when you come around the backside, it flips like real glass. Why did they spend dev time on reconstructing glass? God damn it. We hadn't even given up a hit, too. I don't know why this keeps happening to me, but for the second time, the created player we're using suffers an injury bad enough for them to get pulled from the game. Is it the spotlight that makes my bones fragile? Oh, great baseball god up in the sky? Anyway, to avenge his shattered dream, we transformed James Jameson into his son, James Jameson Jr. What little part of us that wasn't already down for this mad idea was now wiped away. There was a family legacy now on the line. We kept our mindset on grind mode and continued to push out attempts. Yes, it is just the first paragraph or two of the Knuckles Wikipedia definition. Some good. No. Some bad. Get there. Damn it. Some worse than others. So very fun story this morning. Awesome. At least one of these attempts was definitely rigged against us with this call at first base. Rhea. Can I challenge this? I can't even challenge it? Not on the bag yet. Oh, look at this. They just screwed me. Okay. Hold on. This is the best view, by the way. As you can see, this is the best view. When he steps in the bag, the ball's already in the glove. But I can't challenge the call. But we kept on pushing. With one last suggestion from chat, I was made aware of something I had never considered until that moment. Perhaps I was too comfortable playing at home, and this wasn't putting me into the correct headspace we needed to achieve this goal. We took this horror show right to the city that needs it most, Washington, D.C. You see, I forgot something in my planning. No two baseball stadiums are exactly the same. Parks can range from more friendly to the hitter to more friendly to the batter. Both Target Field and the Metrodome are considered hitters' parks, with the factors favoring the batters with shorter fences and closer dimensions. The Nationals Park, named Nationals Park, is considered to be neutral, leaning towards a pitcher's park with its higher fences and larger dimensions. Also, playing at pretty much sea level should help me a little bit. With every variable finally added to our science experiment, Washington made a great opening move, settling his capital on a river right by the coastline. Wait, wrong game. Anyway, we were able to easily cruise to the fourth inning when a beautifully placed grounder got between two infielders. But I wasn't too frustrated, as I had a feeling this was going to be our recipe for success. The next run started off strong. We struck out 2 in the first inning, yes, and then took out the rest of the order with no problem. Oh. There we go. The second time through, we had no issue getting them to strike out, ground out, and then pop out to that #1 ranked defense behind me. With the final out of the 7th inning, we were now entering a place we had never been before. I started to have a weird feeling inside it. I think they're called nerves or something.
Scored a run.
We had come this far, both in the individual game as well as every prior attempt. We were now just 6 outs away from not just a no-hitter, but a perfect game. With Ruiz popping up and Dominic Smith striking out, Garcia gave us a heart attack with his looping fly ball to left field. Ooh boy. Finally having a lead in the 9th inning, we were now only 3 outs away from it all. I could smell the victory. All right, it's go time. On the first pitch of the inning, Ildemaro Vargas pops up on a foul ball to first base.
Oh, baby.
2 outs away. We then get Alex Call called out looking on strike 3. Now, all we needed is the last player. After 8 2/3 perfect innings and potentially with a family legacy on the line, we gave it our best shot. Jacob Young, the Nationals rookie, popped that knuckleball up to right field, where it should be easily playable. Pushing in, Twins right fielder Max Kepler took an odd route and he... So yeah, as you can tell by the length of the video, something is about to happen. Well, before it does, I would like to remind us of that random comment left for us right before I started this entire challenge. Now, I'll let things play out. To say I was crushed by this is an understatement. God, could you imagine losing a perfect game on the last play? That would be so awful if it were to actually happen to someone in real life. Anyway, coming this close to victory and then failing because of something I could not control downright infuriated me. We were right there, and because our right fielder was a tad bit slow, the whole house of cards collapsed. So I did what every good team leader does in this situation. Fucking God. I rallied the troops in the locker room after the game where I gave them a heartfelt speech, preaching about team unity, keeping a positive mindset, and encouraged the players to grow from these experiences. I then fired almost everybody.
God, lost all of you. You're fired. Go on, scram. Get out of here, you moochers. That's right. Keep moving.
You know what? Yeah.
Except you. You stay.
Without the ability to put Air Bud in at all 8 positions, we chose Plan B and built ourselves a dream team. We replaced 6 of the 8 starters with legends or certified gamers and boosted everyone to 99 in fielding, creating the greatest defensive setup the world has ever known. Nothing was getting past them. This was a stream I did on NATO. Well, almost nothing. With this assembled God Squad behind me, we kept going. Nearly every factor we could think of had been covered at this point. Hell, we even put the difficulty down another level. I was running out of things to blame before taking accountability. We had to do it. The length of each attempt finally started to get longer. First inning resets still happened, but we had more runs going deeper into games and getting through the batting order 2 times or even a third. After attempt 85 and the emotional roller coaster of having almost thrown a perfect game, I was fried for that night, but had a promise. I knew with one final stream, we would get this challenge done. We had all the pieces. It was just about grinding out the time. The third stream arrives, and I was mentally prepared for this battle. I had been in ultra gamer mode all day and was ready to take down my foe. Getting right into the action, we wanted to have as much time as we needed to beat this challenge. But it wasn't needed, because after the 2 previous streams where I failed over 85 times in a row, without a warm-up run or anything, I not only threw a no-hitter only using knuckleballs, I threw a perfect game only using knuckleballs on my first attempt of the night. Finally. Yes, it was on rookie. Great. All right, stream over. Later, guys. To say my chat and I were flabbergasted by the sudden success of this attempt is putting it lightly. Freed from my knuckleball-shaped shackles, I immediately had to figure out what to stream the rest of that night. So, can you throw a no-hitter only using knuckleballs? Technically, yes. All you have to do is assemble the greatest defensive team ever, set the difficulty to an absurdly low level, and then invest over 8 hours of your life banging your head against the nearest wall. Attempting this might cost you a few billion neurons, but you will discover a time-traveling wizard and have to pledge your allegiance back to the mighty planet they once called Pluto. But yeah, eventually you'll do it.
Make a perfect game counter.